fucking constantly playing. And if you're a band, that's what you've got to be doing, man.
Yeah,
especially in the rock industry, you've just got to be playing live.
You might make some from merch, but how are you going to sell merch if people haven't seen you?
Yeah, or heard of
anyway?
You. Yeah.
Recording music is a fucking waste of money. Like, it's a fun waste of money. Don't get me wrong. Like,
it's a luxurious hobby.
But yeah, that's exactly what it is. No recording artist really goes and records an album or a project, whether you do it in your bedroom or you go and pay someone in another town and you travel there, you stay in a hotel, you feed yourself.
It's tapping really bad.
You pay them.
Oh yeah, that's because of that.
We can.
That's literally
no,
just.
It's going...
No, listen. Sorry.
No, look at the form. It's.
No, it's fine now, Luke. It's literally because I had the gain up too loud.
Yeah, bugger. But yeah, it's exactly like you said. It's a very expensive hobby to have, but if you're looking to make money out of it, you're a dickhead.
Yeah.
Like, make music because you enjoy doing it.
I'm getting back to that philosophy at the minute because, like, I feel with 10 O'Clock Chemical that I've been poisoned by people in the industry that says, "Oh, you need to write music.
Yeah.
You need to write music like this, Reese." And my original ideas.
I don't like that weird part in the middle. Can we not just do
the bit that makes it the most unique and weird?
Yeah.
And but the thing is, because
I'm not sure about that video idea.
Because I've been around that for so long now, when I make music myself, I feel like I've got them influences in my head all the time. You ever heard that phrase, a camel is a horse designed by a committee? And basically you have an original idea of your own, and it just gets passed through that many fucking people. By the end of it, it just turns into something that wasn't yours anymore, and it's just like, that to me is not, it becomes more of a businessy thing, it's not really an arty thing, But I've realised that. But the shame is, it's took me 3 years, and I feel like I've wasted 3 years, but I definitely haven't, because I've learned so many lessons.
Well, you've learned that lesson. So you've learned,
haven't you? Lesson, yeah, I suppose. None of it's wasted time, I'd say, because obviously the time you have had doing that project has still been prosperous. How many sellout gigs have you still done? Whether local or not. I know realistically you should be on the road. You should be on the road for a month straight. You should be going from Scotland to fucking Land's End. Is that in the same place?
No, Land's End is in Cornwall.
Yeah, so I'm right. You should be going from the top to the bottom.
Yeah.
Left to right. You should be playing absolutely.
What was the other one called? I forgot.
John O'Groats.
John O'Groats.
I've been to funnily enough, I've only ever been to John O'Groats and not Land's End.
Where is John O'Groats?
Scotland.
Yeah.
It is
right
the most northerly point on the mainland UK. And I tell you now, it was wet, windy. The sea just kept washing over.
I would have loved it then.
It's great, but I was about 13. So
do you know Wes?
I love wet and windy.
Do you know Wes' his plan? If this podcast doesn't work, he's going to Thailand and living there.
Party on.
Don't blame you. Is it monsoony over there?
Monsoon season, isn't it?
Dry for a while, then wet for a while.
The place where I won't go, they have seasons. It's like the rainy season and the dry season.
Okay.
It's not like here.
I could live with that, yeah. Like, because here, you don't know, do you? Fucking hell, what are we on?
Summer.
June.
It hasn't been too bad. It's quite humid at the minute, though, isn't it?
I think it was the longest day yesterday. I think.
Are we on the 22nd? 23rd? I don't know. It's not Sunday, even though this is Sunday to you.
No, it must be the 23rd, because I feel like the 21st was on Saturday.
Yeah, Friday night, Saturday. Yeah, Saturday the 21st. Yeah, right. So we're on the 23rd, but yes, tomorrow it'll probably piss down until about 6 o'clock at night, and then we'll get blaring sunshine.
It looks
till
like it's
10.
going to piss down in a minute. I mean, it's.
Anyway, that's the perfect way to start the podcast, I reckon. We've been talking for a while now, haven't we? And
talking about the weather.
Yeah, the thing is with
we had that one before, didn't we?
Rob made a great quote earlier, and he was saying you have great conversation, then you end it with, well, that would have been a good podcast moment. So we thought we'd start recording now.
Start the podcast,
and
definitely time.
We'll go with it, man. So you guys are Hi-Vis Jacket Theory. Hi-Vis Jacket Theory.
I do want that printed on our t-shirts. I've been pushing for that.
The first thing, right, I know it's like such a typical thing to talk about, especially if you're going fucking radio stations, but the name, man. Like, and by the way, I think it's one of the best names in Stoke at the minute for a band, because it makes it so unique.
Has it got anything to do with France?
The thing is, your search engines already are really good.
We just did it at the right time. I feel to tell you the truth, it's got nothing to do with France.
No, how long have you been going then?
All hail the red.
That was a
yellow guys, not red. They wear yellow ones, don't they?
How long have you been going?
I'm gonna say a year, but it's less than that.
No, a few months since you've been on the scene, I guess.
The idea, the concept
must be about a year and a half old.
The name has existed for about 18 months.
Really?
Yeah.
The music, maybe 6.
You know?
Yeah. The name comes from when a friend of ours came down to Martin's gaff. And
Martin Gooding, the frontman of your
front
band.
man
yeah.
of our band.
Sorry, because tonight we've got Rob Pover, the guitarist
hello.
from Hi-Vis Jacket Theory, and we've got Liam Banks, the all-round legend.
What up?
Pretty
from,
much.
Yeah, Hi-Vis
I
Jacket
did
Theory. Plays
notice
bass, man.
From watching the other ones, I'm a fucking classically trained musician.
Oh, yeah.
You know. But I did watch...
Grade what?
12.
Grade 12 and everything.
In triangle. The only one that I'm not grade 12 in is the piano, and that's just a 10. So I'm sort of like lagging behind a little bit. But
how does the grading system work? Because I've never known, man. I've
never done one.
I've never done one. Have you ever had a lesson?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I first started, because
Yeah.
I was just really unsure of how to work a computer. But, you know.
A computer?
A computer?
A guitar?
Yeah.
I mean guitar?
No, like to find like how to play chords and that. Like,
yeah.
I don't like.
Oh, you mean
like,
on YouTube?
Yeah,
Ultimate
well,
No,
Guitar
that's
and all that
still
shit.
self-taught though, isn't it? I'd class that as self-taught
Yeah,
because that
but
was
What
me.
he-
I read
what he
books and...
said is he had lessons because he didn't know how to Google.
Pretty much, yeah. Like,
If he knew how Google, he would have been.
God,
one
Mum
of
this,
the-
and Dad
this is
wouldn't
gonna
have
be a
a
long.
computer
This is gonna be a
till
long
time.
one, ain't it, man? There's inside jokes fucking going everywhere,
What's
man.
the cut-off, by the way,
What do you mean?
for the episode?
There isn't one.
What's the longest we're allowed?
Uh,
Because you're not wrong. We could be here for ages. We could be here for about 15
Mate,
minutes.
we can go on forever, man. Like,
Oh, that's
we'll
all right.
go on until we forget that we're actually doing a
Well,
podcast. You know what I mean?
yeah.
This podcast it has been known to have a few flaws with
Yeah.
like things like going down.
We'll figure it out. If it goes down, we'll get
Well,
it back up.
Yeah, we're
Except the
all pretty good at
ratings. The ratings haven't been
Through
going
the
down yet.
fucking roof.
it. Well, hey,
Until we get Peter 118, I guess. That's what I'm.
is that what you're?
That's
He's
what
very
I'm
con-
assuming. Yeah.
He's a very controversial
Controversial character, isn't he, Peter
guy.
118? Yeah.
I'll leave it at that.
See,
yeah.
no, hang on, no. Do you know Pieces?
I don't know him personally, no.
No, but
I've witnessed him.
Go on, what's your views on him, man? Trust me.
I
he's
don't
one
know
of our
enough
mates.
about
mate,
him
mate,
really.
He's
but
one of our mates, yeah, and he doesn't care less, mate.
He's
I tell you, I
extreme.
think that the worst views. If you said the worst views about him, mate, he won't care. Honestly,
No,
I
he
couldn't
doesn't
say a
actually
bad
care.
thing
Like,
about
yeah,
anyone.
yeah.
I couldn't say it.
no,
That's
he's
bullshit,
he's
mate.
a
Wait
good-
till we
he's-
talk
he-
about
he-
some previous bands later, man.
I
Have a beer.
I admire his dedication because he's always on the like pop punk sort of groups on Facebook, and even though I don't follow them, a couple
He's
of
nowhere
friends
else though,
do.
is he? Like he's just on the pop punk kind of.
But he's on the scene
Sit
and he's
where you
there
fit.
about, and he's
Yeah.
always.
Can I know this. Do you know how many followers on Peter 118's page itself has got?
A good few.
How many-
14,000.
Not bad.
Getting on
More than
14.
science.
Insane, isn't it?
Impressive.
That? Yeah.
That's more than
Impressive.
science.
It's 10,000 more than science. Yeah. Insane, isn't it?
It's because he's out everywhere.
Yeah.
You see him in Nottingham. You see him everywhere.
I see him on YouTube. I see him
the
on
man's a
Facebook Live.
cultural whore.
Yeah, we see him on Facebook Live doing barbecues.
Fuck
There
it,
you
man.
go, mate.
Give it,
There you
like,
go.
you got a gig, that guy will play it, and I'll give him that.
He will.
He's a total guy. And how the fuck else do you get 14,000 followers on Facebook?
He knows.
Knows it.
No, but you get them people, the haters though, as well.
You
that'll
get a lot-
start
I think
fucking
a lot of
following
that
you
But they'll
around.
follow you too.
A lot of that, well, yeah, exactly. Like, any press is good press, is what my mum always used to say.
Yeah.
Like, think about, everyone fucking hates Justin Bieber.
Yeah.
Sorry, 12-year-old girl.
What do you think about? Have you know about him challenging Tom Cruise?
Yeah, so
I have not heard
I
that.
did hear a
Please
little
explain.
thing. Do you want me to show you?
Please
I'll
explain.
Show you. Talk it out.
Seriously, he's
I've
put on.
not
He's
heard
put. He's
Seen
anything
it,
about
yeah.
it.
started him on Twitter, hasn't he? Right, saying he wants a UFC fight with
But-
Tom Cruise.
Yeah, but here's the thing, I hope,
I was looking at a meme earlier, right?
Justin Bieber.
It was your
batters
missus that
Tom
posted
Cruise.
it up, and it was about, and it was about how basically the trend is now that kids are challenging people that are 31 years older than them to a UFC fight. So it's one of them. Oh, just type your year of birth in Google and take away 31 years and see all the celebrities that you could potentially fight. Do you know what mine is? Either Johnny Depp or Brad Pitt. Who would you
Both
fight?
look
I wouldn't
Same.
go for
What?
fucking Brad Pitt, mate. He was in Fight Club.
Yeah, no, he was naughty in that one too.
All right.
31, so
31 years, man. What were you, 94?
95.
95, yeah.
Not
so
gonna lie, Johnny Depp.
64.
He looks like a dirty character. Like, he ain't afraid to bite you.
He's
He'll
lost some
pinch.
weight though now, auntie. I reckon.
Yeah, he may be scared. I think that's his deal though. Like, you
Yeah.
know, some people are about power, some people are about speed. You know, some people it's body weight. For him, he's just, you know, Randall from Recess.
Oh yeah.
Slimy little.
Yeah,
fucker.
yeah,
Like, he'd definitely kick in the balls,
yeah.
give you a nipple
Yeah,
grip,
yeah,
like bite you and everything. So
Yeah.
I think I'd rather
Kung Fu style, drunken
fight
master,
Hmm.
slippery, make you
Yeah,
think he's off it.
especially if
and then
he's
he'd
Jack
have you.
Sparrow in like with his jaw of dirt, he could twat you over the head with that.
True.
Pretty
I didn't think
hard.
about that actually. But we're fighting the people, not the characters, though, are we? In this
That doesn't make sense.
hypothetical situation.
But if you're fighting a method actor,
Yeah.
like, who's to say? Who's to say he might just get in the mind frame and have you off?
Because Christian Bale actually was Batman, wasn't he?
Yeah, you
For
know
a
what I
little
mean?
while, yeah.
Yeah,
He went to hospitals and stuff, at least in a big
Yeah.
suit and stuff.
And went spelunky jumping and
Well done to him and
cave
all his
diving.
money.
I
Yeah,
would
yeah.
not like to be in the same year as Jackie Chan. That
yeah.
guy'd have you because he does his own stunts, mate.
Yeah, Tom Cruise does his own stunts, so isn't Justin Bieber a bit mental, like, you know?
Yeah, a little bit.
Because I don't imagine he's not a tough guy, like.
I'm
you
sure
know what
Ludacris must have showed him the fucking left hook, though, you know. Like,
I don't know who I'd rather win, though. I
But do
don't
you like,
either
do you
of them
like
that
Tom Cruise?
much.
what films has he been in again?
The
Mission Impossible.
I've seen the first one. There's about 7
what
now,
was the
isn't there?
one? Oh, to be fair, there was one film I watched the Viz that was really good. And now I
Oh,
can't
there's that
remember its
meme
name.
of him where he's doing the laugh and he's like,
Oh yeah.
I
yeah,
like
yeah.
that. That's pretty good.
Oh, that I like that. I saw that one
I
he was
like
in.
that.
Yeah, that's my favourite.
Yeah,
yeah.
Oh, I can't remember what movie it was that I saw him, and it was actually a really good movie. But I haven't really watched that many of them.
Moving swiftly on, let's talk about Hi-Vis Jacket Theory, man. Now,
So the name, yeah, right. So yeah, the name comes
Go
from
back.
this one time when this random person, you'll get your name in the liner notes and stuff eventually, but we're not going to shout you out.
oh, okay.
You know who you are. But there's a theory that is
Yeah.
the Hi-Vis Jacket Theory, and that is
There's an actual thing behind it.
There is an actual theory called the Hi-Vis Jacket
Oh
Theory.
shit!
So when you wear a high-vis jacket,
It's safer.
it's the theory that
It's
you
not
could just
safe.
walk into anywhere, can't you?
You can
'Cause
still get shot in a
It
Hi-Vis
gives
jacket.
you power.
Ah.
Right. Can I have your name,
The
please?
illusion
It's
of
essentially
authority.
it's essentially like the Milgram experiment, where like if they wear a white lab coat and tell you to electrocute the guy, you're more
Yeah,
likely
you're more
to
likely
do
to
it.
do it because
Yes,
it's
yes.
If you're
authority.
wearing like
Yeah.
t-shirt and
Authority.
jeans.
Ain't ya?
You
So
won't
there
go
you go.
Glasto next week. Wear an orange Hi-Vis. Stand by the gate.
Well, I've seen an
Walk
experiment
in with
actually
lovers.
on. I saw
Well, I
something.
knew a
You'll be
guy
in,
once
straight in.
that used to burgle places, and do you know what he got?
Go on.
A postman's jacket.
Fuck.
Yeah, no one's going to
There you
suspect the
go.
postman walking up your drive, are they? I suppose.
Well,
a
everyone
good point.
would, but I mean, not in a cynical
That was
way.
like
like.
back in the 90s, and that's what he used to do. He used to say, "Look, Baz, this is how I go and rob off people.
Fuck.
I put this on. I've never been caught.
Did he used to work at Royal Mail?
No.
How did he acquire the costume?
I think he nicked it.
Who'd you nick it from? Though?
What did he dress as when he nicked that though?
Yeah, so did he do a Terminator?
No,
like,
no,
did he just
no,
rob
no.
some guy and leave him
It
naked
was
in
a
the
different
street?
Royal Mail jacket
No,
Oh shit!
he put a DHL
for the guy who
jacket
works
on.
in the little depot where
Ah.
the deliveries come.
There's too many loops going on there, man. But you guys,
Hey,
you've
do you know what he put on?
Oh,
He put a DHL jacket on.
right.
Don't trust DHL.
And
They're not
walked
a
into
real
Royal
parcel
Mail.
delivery.
Why? It was DHL. We saw one.
DHL, you know,
We
big
saw one
yellow
the other
van.
week,
All
didn't
right,
we?
okay. I'll change the story. He put a UPS jacket on.
What's that?
Mate, I'll
not
tell
seen
you about
UPS.
UPS.
Mate, you
man.
guys obviously know more about high-vis jackets.
You
like,
better
know what I
be
mean?
very
Like,
fucking
UPS
careful.
don't wear
'cause
high-vis jackets.
the UPS man will come round and he will fuck your wife
Oh,
while
no.
you are at work.
God, thank God I haven't got a wife.
And he'll let you know as well.
Yeah, he
Mm.
will. He'll leave one of them notes that says like attempted
You were not in.
delivery, and it'd be like you were in, but I were.
Fuck. But anyway,
so I have his jacket theory.
So high-vis jacket theory. Not only is that a plausible theory with some tangibility behind it, like
sort of made it
it
up
wasn't just a
just
random name, but you've also kind of created your own subgenre, haven't you?
Subgenre.
Yeah, it's like I think it's a genre from. It's like definitely punk vibes. What you guys play, surely. How would you describe it?
Weed as a
Weed.
band.
Did you just
would-
say that?
Did you say weed?
Yeah, we would.
We
Oh,
need
oh,
off the
weed.
But shortened. I guess as a band, we'd say we were post-dad.
Right, can you please explain what post-ad means?
Well, it's
in the
you know,
heyday of rock and roll.
remember when rock and roll was brilliant, like, you know, in
Name some
60s,
bands.
70s, you know, Zeppelin,
You know the ones.
bit of Sabbath,
Okay.
Have you ever
Creedence
bought one of
Clearwater
those?
Yeah,
Revival.
yeah.
Have you ever bought one of those CDs for a petrol
But you don't
station
sound
on
like
the
Cleo-
M6?
No.
Clearwater
no,
Revival
because that is what is sort of defined as like classic rock,
classic dad rock.
dad rock.
Okay.
And I mean, dad rock, I'd also throw in like dad rock's slightly different than classic rock. Dad rock's like White
shit
Snake.
classic
And
My
rock.
dad's into
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Susie and the Banshees, the
So-
Sex Pistols.
No.
Well,
that's not dad rock.
That's more post-dad.
As I was
because
saying,
that's after
have
Okay.
you
dad
ever
rock.
been driving
You said
down the
White
M6?
Snake.
Have I ever been where?
You've been driving down the M6, you're fucking totally bored of the radio. You don't have an aux or a Bluetooth because your car's a shitter from 1997.
Like Wes's.
Like mine.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll give you that. Classic car life.
My
Go on,
car's
Wes.
sound, man.
Oh, big up.
1997.
97.
I think, I don't know.
Mine's 97 as well. But anyway,
Is that old?
I don't know, man.
you've got a CD player just about and you're bored
Yeah.
of the radio. Go in the M6 services. Power ballads. 3 CDs. That'll get me out.
Here I go again on my own. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
Yeah.
Meatloaf.
Oh, like
And
yeah.
what we are is rock music that's not like that, but kind of is like that. We just do it, but put a vibrato on it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Have you ever heard of a band called Toto?
Yeah.
Do you like Toto?
I've not heard
Yeah,
of Toto.
What do you
the
think of that tune
line.
called Africa?
It's
alright. I prefer Hold the Line, man.
Always on time.
Good.
We're having a band in.
No,
Have
no,
you ever heard of
no.
Black Coasts?
Yes, fucking awesome.
They're
band,
coming in.
Black Coast.
They're coming in on Friday, right? And what's the story with Scott with Toto?
Well,
He loves them,
My
don't he?
mate Scott, one of the guitarists in the band, he fucking loves Toto.
Is he at
Best
the gym
band.
a lot?
What?
Is he at the gym a lot?
Scott?
Yeah.
Does he fuck?
No.
He looks like that.
Ugh. I don't
You'll
know
s-
who
you'll
I'm
see him on the
thinking
next
then.
next
Fucking you,
podcast.
He's
No, I
getting-
don't know who I'm thinking of.
Is Scott fucking in the gym a lot?
Don't know. Is he?
Scott, you in the gym a lot?
Leave a comment
Do you
and a
even
like,
lift, bro?
and don't forget to subscribe. If this video gets 100 likes,
Smash that like button and all
we'll reveal Wes's nudes.
Mate,
Fucking hell, man. We need to hire you guys for marketing.
that. You know what? If this
In
gets,
fact, you two are our audiences at the minute, like,
if
because
this gets to
you've expressed
500
that you fucking.
Oh yeah.
You're
Yeah,
actually
yeah,
listening
yeah.
to the
See that,
podcast.
mate?
And
We-
you
I
actually give a
tune in
shit about it. Like.
Every week, man. I don't
We've
know.
commented on
we
your
didn't want-
YouTube.
I know.
We refrain from saying, we don't want to say, hey, do you like the podcast? Hit that like
right.
button.
Yeah. It's-
Fuck. Mate,
Yeah.
We
It's,
don't want
it's
to
got a
say
bit of cringe to it if you're doing that.
It's
ain't it?
just
But-
like you don't want to get out of bed.
Yeah.
You don't want to get on the buzz. You don't want to go to work. You don't want to clock in.
Hmm.
But it works because these guys are fucking stupid.
What, me and Wes?
No, not you.
Oh.
Them.
Oh, them.
They,
Mate, you
like,
can't
you've
be
got
sl-
it. You've got to
Can't be
say
slagging
that.
off. You can't be slagging off our audiences like Noel Gallagher slags off
We
Lewis
are your
Capaldi.
audience. Oh, mate, that was truly
What do you think about Lewis Capaldi?
absolutely
No, it's like-
We love Lewis Capaldi, man,
amazing.
Yeah.
and I love the fact that Noel Gallagher slags.
Mate, I love his songs.
Yeah.
Honestly.
No, see, I'm
Yeah, sorry,
I'm not
stop.
with his
I
songs
do,
as
man.
much as I am.
Honestly, I love his
I
songs.
kind of like grand personality.
If I
That's
was
it.
going through a divorce, I think I'd definitely love his songs.
Oh, lucky
Yeah.
me then.
Love his songs.
Oh, lucky
Yeah.
me then.
Like-
I've never been through a fucking relationship, so I'm not going to go through a divorce. am I?
wow.
He
How's
has.
your Tinder going?
He has.
Yeah.
Continuity.
Next one.
We can have a look at that in a bit
Well,
if you want
yeah,
one.
we'll get back to that. But anyway,
Definitely
Lewis
one,
Capaldi,
though.
absolutely fucking
I've had
top
2
guy.
more. See, no, we can.
Every
There we
pair
go.
of sunglasses I've seen that guy rock totally pulls off.
There was a post on Facebook the other day, and it made me fucking howl, man. And it was BBC Radio 1 that posted a picture of the stupid sunglasses that he wears, and somebody, and the post was, who is this famous person that has recently forgot his glasses and left them at the studio, and somebody put some unfunny fat bastard, right, as a comment, but then the comment after went, Elton John, question mark? Like, screw you.
There's a good one.
Going on to that, have you seen Rocket Man?
No, I've heard it's a bit bad myself.
I've heard very mixed reviews. I've heard it's been very controversial.
Yeah.
Some countries have banned some scenes
Because the gayness.
because of the gay sex,
yeah.
basically. Like, man, I don't get it. You sit there with your parents and you act awkward when there's straight sex on the tally.
Yeah, it's just the same.
It's exactly
Yeah,
the
yeah.
same when
No,
it's
but
two
they're
dudes.
trying to normalise it though now.
What?
They're trying to make it as if it's normal.
But it is normal.
I think personally, if you want my opinion, like I'm all down for it. Be who you want to be and everything. But yeah, I sort of get what you mean, Wes, in the sense of there's a lot of things where it gets attributed to it, and it's like it didn't really need it. You know,
that
like,
might have come across with what I
plenty
just
of
said.
movies
like,
might be.
What do you know what I mean? When I just say, oh, they're trying to normalise it and not.
Like you're against it, which you know.
No, but I am.
Mate, if we get 100 likes on this right now, Wes would fucking pull my pants down and suck my dick.
He would anyway.
Of course, he's not against it.
Actually,
Am I not your type?
no.
Who
no.
is?
Not got forward-facing nostrils, mate. That's
Yeah,
why,
that's-
mate.
I've
Tell you.
No.
I've got
no, it's
wonky
not to do with
ones,
that. No. Yeah, Wes was tempted to suck Jamie Cartledge's penis the other night. Yeah, you were.
I'll be honest.
He said, suck me off, and you went, hey, don't tempt me.
I did hear that. I watched
Yeah.
that, yeah.
But
I'll be
I
honest, Carty,
I wouldn't, mate.
best looking
Seriously, I
member of
wouldn't.
science by
I've
far.
met
Do you
Jamie
reckon?
Cartledge's
Yeah.
missus, and he's too fucking
Hold
hairy.
on. Liam
hairy.
claims that Jamie Cartledge is the best looking member of science.
I mean, Peg's got it going on in his own way.
Really?
Nah, I'd say
But-
Steve, man.
but
Steve,
Scott-
Steve's the
nah.
best
Steve Pye.
looking.
Yeah.
Carl-
Hey, honestly,
Yeah.
Carty's like clean cut, but he's been burned around the edges. You know what I mean?
Mm.
He'll show you a good time, that guy.
Yeah.
No party.
No Carty.
all right. And if you're giving it that one, top 5 fucking
Yeah,
best
in
looking
order.
people in science.
Yeah. No, not best looking. Best
No,
people.
in order. In order.
No,
No,
I'm saying personality, status, fucking everything, mate.
Ooh.
Looks.
Ooh, which one do we start with? What?
Well, that's
Oh,
up to
or
you
is it
guys,
an
up to
over?
you
Are we
boys.
doing an overall?
I think Jamie
All
Bellingham.
those things
My
are
top 5 would be
attributes.
Jamie Bellingham.
Hang on. What is?
Actually, we shouldn't
What-
talk. In
what-
fact, no. Do you know what? We shouldn't talk about science, right? Because I spoke to Ben earlier, and I says, "Oh, you go and share the old podcast on your science page, mate." And
Yeah.
he went, "Oh, mate, no, it's cringe. We were too obliterated. I don't think I'm going to share." So do you know what? I think we should never talk about science.
You could
on this
definitely do
podcast
with that
ever again.
4,500 followers, though. Like, you know.
Yeah, couldn't we?
It's worth it.
We've got
It
what
definitely do
13
you a
subscribers,
After
and 2
showing
of them
a
are with
good
us
night.
right now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, do you really?
Anyway,
We're the first to comment on your videos
How-
too on YouTube.
thank
yeah,
you.
we
No
did. We
worries.
left a comment.
Really appreciate it, man.
Slap the
seriously.
like button and everything.
But we've got no hate yet. But we are having Peter 118.
I love the hate though. Like, just wait because you'll
Yeah,
revel,
I want
you'll
the hate.
revel in the
Like,
hate
I'm
for
ready.
a while.
I'm ready for that hate.
Because then you can do a little segment about the YouTube hate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we've made a rule, right? And if we're not going to slag anybody off, except from Ben Nixon, just so I have no.
I think it's because he couldn't handle the
Hey.
chili nuts.
I
Hey,
like you, Ben.
hey.
We do love you.
no, everyone loves Ben, man. How can you not fucking love Ben?
Stoke
But,
wouldn't be Stoke
um,
without Ben, mate.
Yeah, absolutely, mate. And we're having Lee Barber in soon as well.
Oh,
Dom
yeah.
from the Underground.
Oh, Dom.
I like
Yeah.
Dom.
Wait,
Ooh, yeah.
that's
Dom.
a question. How's your Doms?
Have you ever heard of the Doms?
Is that a music thing?
No, man. I've played football like the past 2 weeks, yeah. And the other night, the Doms stands for delayed
Onset.
muscle soreness.
Ooh,
So it means-
like 2 days later.
Yeah, 2 days later
Yeah.
you feel the pain, man. And then the third day, it's okay. It's just like, what the fuck? Day
Yeah,
one's
get-
kind of
Get
like,
embarrassed myself. I'm a fucking wanker cyclist. I don't wear lycra and that shit. But
yeah.
I like
Why
it.
not? I love lycra, I do.
I like it, but I think it's got different uses. Like I don't
Yeah.
need wear it when I'm like cruising on the bike and that, you know.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, it's a real thing.
Nah,
man, 'cause you'll do 100 miles, yeah, in a day. And then-
Really?
yeah, I've done it before. Yeah, we've done like
Fuck.
for the first big trip we did was to Macclesfield. So I think cycling that was like 70 miles in total. And it sounds like a lot, but it's not quite that much. Especially because you stop for a smoke break, you know, stop in Spoons, get a burger or
Yeah.
the vegan option, whatever you're into.
Okay.
Cycle back. But
Do you honestly? Have you just said you're going to bike 100 miles
easy piece.
in one day?
I might need a lift home. But
Fuck,
yeah,
man.
I could do 50 miles and come
That'll
back.
be me
50
then,
miles.
because I don't go cycling. Can't have it,
Rob,
so-
mate, I'm stuck in Bath.
No worries, mate. Be there.
Do you know
in,
what? All this talking about
2 hours, 40
exercise and cycling and stuff is making me kind of peckish. What's your hunger levels like at the minute?
Yeah, I could
Could
do with it.
munch, mate. I
Fancy
could
a
go for
snack?
big munch.
Just,
You know what?
I
Go
don't
on,
like
press
the
it,
word
go on,
snack.
press the button, do it. Go on.
I'll press the button, but I'll add it on the thingy because I haven't. This is a bit fucked up.
Have you
at
not
the minute,
loaded up
so I'll just go.
the pad, man?
I like snacks.
So this is snacks, right? And what we've got this week,
Munchy munch.
How long is the piece of audio?
piece of
That'll
audio.
just gone forever.
No, the snacks bit.
Not very.
Not long.
Oh, okay.
Snacks.
We may have to cut this. No.
Open
Nah,
the
don't
snaps.
cut it. It's natural.
Hey, we got classic here. Dairylea-dunkers.
Oh, big,
Look
big,
at
Nah.
Look at the
big, big.
reaction. Hey.
Which ones are they though? That's the biggest
Jumbo
question.
tubes.
Jumbo tubes, man.
Yeah,
The best. I don't like them breadstick ones, yeah.
The
But I
plain
thought-
breadstick.
I brought these because there's a little bit of
Thank you very
childhood.
much.
There's a little bit of nostalgia attached to them. Like,
Oh,
But it's not for me because I'm
Dairy.
older than you boys. And when I was young, these weren't even invented.
Were they not?
No.
Did you have triangles?
Yeah, we
though?
had triangles.
Triangles.
We,
are the
we had
one.
triangles.
Triangles are not cheese. I mean, this
Mate.
is not cheese, but like triangles are next level. Where's the?
Well, how
can I
many,
have this cardboard?
Wait
how many
for this.
conspiracy theorists have we got in here that we've been fed loads of shit and,
I don't
and,
like
and
the
the governments are all over us?
I mean,
I don't like the term
is the Earth
conspiracy
flat
theories.
or not?
but then,
I prefer the words critical thinker.
if If the Earth was
Yeah.
flat, we'd all be leaning towards the centre because the centre of gravity will be in the middle of it. So I
So that's
think
a
that
no.
one's. I think that one's a little bit far.
Do you know YouTube are banning flat Earth videos?
Well, it's-
Earth is round.
I mean, there's having an opinion, and
Can I
then
have the
there's
cardboard
leaning
for the
towards the
tubes?
middle of the Earth.
Can I have one?
Can I have the cardboard?
The cardboard?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want.
Thanks, mate.
Very good, very good.
You
I haven't had
fucking
one of these in
demolish
years.
this, mate. It's like a fridge pack, meant to be easy.
On the subject of snacks, right?
Mm-hmm.
You guys have got a really obscure fascination with Irn-Bru,
Oh, mate.
Oh my god.
and I actually genuinely don't know where this has come from. Like, what
What
the?
do you mean? Where's it come from?
I know it's a beverage of the gods. I know that. Like, it has an
But
absolute-
haven't they changed the recipe lately?
It's legal tender, mate.
What's that?
Yeah, you can have a look at that.
Is that Scottish?
Have a touch.
I exchange this sometimes.
Nope.
I've seen that.
Hang on to it, I do.
I might show that my boss.
I reckon what I'm going to
What
do.
would Alan think
Are we
about
doing-
that?
Dairylea ASMR,
what I'm-
Basically, because no one
Do you
really.
want to do a Dairylea ASMR?
I could
Go
I
on,
could
Rob,
easily do
you've
that.
got it.
Right.
Shall we all do it together?
Do you want to
Let-
film
let
it
Rob
on your
start.
phone as well, Lot?
Oh yeah, hang on, Rob. Hang on.
Shall we
Let me get a
Oh,
little live one.
Campbell! Look at that.
That Campbell, whoever you may be.
He's my boss. He's Scottish.
ASMR time. Right.
Go on, Rob. His jaw's shaking like a cat when they see a bird. Here we go.
That's the thing that they do.
Yeah, I like that.
You can enjoy that one, yeah.
Mm.
But yeah, Scottish
Probably
tenor got
nice,
that from
that.
work.
What am I doing one as well?
But I
yeah,
reckon
Where's he do one
if
as well?
I,
We'll get
Yeah, we
this.
can all do one if you want.
Yeah, we all do one.
We'll get this.
I reckon if I take this to the
Even you
Irn-Bru
and your
factory,
camera,
they'll give me
we'll
the
still
full
get you.
sugar Irn-Bru.
We should all-
That's what we're
I'm not
actually
good at
after.
ASMR.
We're after Irn-Bru that's full
Sugar.
Full
Okay.
sugar.
You've got a stash somewhere, mate.
Why Irn-Bru?
Well,
Bit of
one,
cheese on there.
supporting local in it, British soft drink and all that. That's always good.
Well, it's Scottish, isn't it?
Yeah, but at the moment they're part of the United Kingdom, so
Okay.
give them a bit of rep.
Oh, hang on.
Oh, here we go.
Go on.
Hang on.
Here we go.
Let me get my camera back on.
Where's this having to go now?
These two have ruined it, haven't they? They've ruined the action.
Sorry, we're doing an actual podcast.
Yeah. ASMR.
Dairylea-dunker. Watch the dunk.
Oh, hang on. It stopped again. It won't let me do so long.
Big
Are you
dunk.
ready?
Yeah, you're
for the
taking
big
too
bite?
long, mate.
Alright,
He doesn't
okay.
understand.
Oh, just shut up.
Go for the bite.
Okay.
Big dunk.
Big dunk.
Oh, sexy.
Kalo.
Post that on your Tinder, mate.
You
Very
don't, get
nice.
you don't get the Kalo bit?
No.
Wait, so you an Instagram guy?
No, he doesn't understand it. To be honest, I don't understand Instagram.
Huh?
You got a podcast.
But-
Yeah.
What is it?
Come down
Come down,
_
mate.
podcast. You guys following it, man.
Come down.
Damn right. I'll tell you something though.
Come
They've
down
got it.
Underscore podcast.
They've got it somewhere in
Come,
Scotland.
Same.
come down _ podcast. That's how you follow us on Instagram. I'm
Mate,
trying to be a bit more Instagram savvy
we
nowadays.
can't see things like that on the podcast.
Oh, it's got
Yeah,
the
because
card number on
we
it.
might not want to talk about stuff
Oh
like
shit! What shall we talk about?
that. Oh yeah, we're going to have to hide that.
No, I want to talk about it.
Oh, hang on. Are
Got
we
the card
allowed?
number.
Are we allowed?
Shall we all get as Monzo cards out? You haven't got
Have
one.
you got
have
one
Rob?
yet?
No, man.
You
Not
not got
yet.
one
I'll send you a golden ticket, Rob, and you can buy yourself a kebab.
No, do
There's
mine,
one.
man. I'll do you.
Mate, I've got one,
Look
Luke.
at us,
Pink Coral Club.
Monzo Club.
Looks like Reese's had his the longest.
No,
I'll
I
get
haven't
mine
had probably a
soon,
man.
probably.
I
shortest,
think
actually.
mine's the newest, mate. Yeah,
Quite
'cause
faded.
But Monzo, let's let.
I lost
Are we all
mine.
agreed that Monzo is the best bank in the world right now?
Yeah, I'll agree with you. Yeah, this whole I'm standing on the wrong side of the mic. I'm sorry, guys. This whole internet banking thing, man. Like, and I'm not talking your normal peasantry like your fucking Barclays app and that.
Bloody
Sodom-
co-op.
And your Santander. You ever heard of them?
Satan Dare.
Yeah.
I'm with them. They're
Yeah.
actually, they're actually all right.
They all elude you with these little oh, go on, go with us. We'll give you
£100.
We'll give you an overdraft.
Yeah,
Switch to us.
Yeah.
We'll give you £100. Fuck all that. What you want is a branchless bank. I
Mhm.
can do everything from my phone. Don't need to speak to anyone ever.
No.
Don't get charged when I go abroad. Not that I've been abroad for about 10 years.
Really? That long? Fuck, man.
Yeah, I don't carry it on me anymore, but My only ID used to be my passport, and the pictures from when I'm like 4. I tell you what, no, that's pretty wrong. But
Hey!
I had some pretty good nostrils when I was 4.
Nostril.
But
Speaking.
that's not good to look at really when it's a 4-year-old.
Do you
But
know
I had
what?
banging nostrils when I was 4, proper front facing and that.
Hey.
I need tagging this,
Proper
guys.
heading
Stop
forward.
distracting me.
Tell you what, while we're on the subject of snacks, got the choco leibniz.
Oh yeah,
today as well.
we've brought some snacks for you guys. It's not just you
I know,
for
man.
us.
So,
Why is
anybody
this not
fancy
working?
choco leibniz for dessert and that?
Sure,
I
man.
mean,
Yeah, was that like the mains?
I guess that was like mange, yeah.
Main course, yeah.
And this is like sort of.
I've got a palate cleanser if you'd like a palate cleanser. I've not even done my main course yet.
Oh, come on, mate. Get in the
Can
The
I do
problem
mine?
is with those,
Hey.
yeah, what you've got, yeah, I have them, but I can't buy them when I'm on my own. Because do you know what happens when I buy them?
Have 'em.
I eat everyone out the box.
I tell you, I'm the same, and it's tough me opening this now and like offering it to
They-
people
oh, no,
because
but-
really I'd have all
and
mine.
what I like to do with them ones, yeah, a cup of coffee.
Why does it keep doing
Thank you,
this?
Sir. I actually don't
Leave a
want one.
comment if you know
Too
why.
tempted.
This won't let me tag the guys, but ooh,
I think it's fair to say we're pretty messed up at the minute. And this is
this is how it should be. This is natural, man.
Okay,
We're just
okay.
like
Oh, no,
the
this
podcast
can be
is an
cut.
illusion. We're just having a chat.
Yeah, we're having a chat now, but them, yeah.
Some weirdos are just watching us through the computer.
No,
and stuff.
seriously, them ones, yeah. One of my favourite things was a cup of coffee, because I drink black coffee, right?
I'm with you. Black
Yeah.
coffee,
Fucking pack of
convert.
them,
Yeah,
mate, yeah.
I'm a black
Dip
coffee
in, melt the chocolate, eat it, mate. Them dunked in fucking coffee, man. Sorry, mate.
Well,
But
got to
that's why I don't have them anymore, man. Seriously.
It's got to be quick
if
though.
if I bought 2 boxes of them, which I can do sometimes, because I'm 2 for 1. Honestly,
How many's
mate,
in a box? Like
Mate, I eat them all.
12 or so.
9.
Nine
There are
and-
9
And you
in a
feel
box.
alright, mate, yeah? Right up until your last 2. Yeah?
Ooh.
And
Then you're
then
like,
you feel a bit guilty
bit
about
heavy.
the last one. And then I feel
Yeah,
like shit. I don't know about you, but I do.
Oh no, totally. Like the worst thing about choco leibniz is as much as I love
And
them.
another one, yeah,
you nail
Aldi.
'em.
You know Aldi?
Mhm.
They do the same version, exactly the same, yeah? But theirs is about 70p.
Ooh. Is that promo? Promo for Aldi payers, you bitch.
hey, yeah, affiliate marketing. We're all down with that, man. So
This is not a
Monzo,
sponsored
Aldi.
video, but it could be.
You know-
Irn-Bru. We still try and get an Irn-Bru
Fuck
sponsorship.
it, mate. In
That's
fact,
the-
is
that
that
is the
is that
plan.
your thinking behind that?
We're on the
That's
way,
one of
man.
the
They
tactics,
know we
hopefully.
exist.
Do
Let's
they?
just say
Do
they
you
know
tag
we
them in your
exist.
Instagrams and shit like that?
They've
Time to time.
they've replied a
Seriously?
couple of times. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
and you can speak about this.
I mean, like, you know, it wasn't anything like, oh yeah, we're going to give you a sponsorship,
But they know
you
that
won't
you
pay.
exist.
They know
But
we exist.
they've
Shit,
messaged
man.
us back.
Maybe they're talking to our management.
Have you had any experience with sponsorships before?
Me now.
It's a weird world, isn't it? Really.
Yeah. Have you?
I don't know about. Not personally, but I do know a lot of people
Yeah.
who've gone through endorsement. Like this is the whole
Because you used
point.
to hang around Plaza, didn't you?
A lot. Yeah.
skater
that's-
days.
That's probably not great. Yeah, don't bring that up.
Why?
But yeah, nah, of course, yeah. Remember when Tesco used to just be rubble, and everyone used to go get their go get your cider, and you'd sit on the rubble at where Tesco used to be, and you get pissed. Wasteland.
Seriously, I can remember that a bit, mate, yeah? Because there was a Skinny Pigs and that over... No, I ate that band. I'm not going to bring them up a lot, yeah? No, but there was like... And that My Sergeant Mask gig, yeah? And I was with a guy the other night, mate, yeah, that was in My Sergeant Mask. And I remember that rubble area that you were saying.
By
and
Mr.
and it
Mr.
was
Chams,
full of
is it, the
like,
Chinese?
mate,
I'm
was
not
it not
sure.
full of like millions of skaters? Like
All the goth kids. All like you remember that meme where it's all
completely packed out.
like in
I
the
remember
dancing
that.
to Thomas the Tank Engine, but
Oh, yeah.
like neo-goth.
Neo-goth, yeah.
Because this
They
guy
all
you
look
know,
like that, man.
Ashley Dale, his name is, yeah. He went try and sell tickets to all you lot, and I was like, fuck it, I'm there. Like
Don't go
that.
down there, mate.
No,
What you
no,
doing?
oh no, I was all right. But I was about 30 years old. There was how old you must have been. But he just went walking in, yeah. He was going, right, don't buy tickets for fucking underground tonight, and all these fucking people, yeah, but like sort of.
Go on, sort of like, go on.
They were
Drop
like-
our tickets for the underground.
Rob's enjoying
They
them
were like-
Dairylea-dunkers,
they
and
were like,
he's
no,
finished them
no.
off.
Bloody loving them.
We don't want your shit. What you doing?
Yeah.
What kind of band was it?
Good snack
What?
choice.
What kind of
Thanks,
band were
man.
they selling
Nice
tickets
Good
for?
snack choice.
It was Skinny Pigs. And
Talking
My
of pigs,
Sergeant
pork
Mask.
scratching
Can we
singers
cut
are
this
technically
out?
in snacks.
No.
no, there's got to be a bit. You're not letting this one go out.
Why?
Where's talking shit?
It's all right. We're all talking shit.
Why?
If you're going to cut it,
If you go and say something that you don't want to be public, then don't say it. That's the rules, isn't it? Really? No. I remember getting started by a bunch of people from Halden Lane, and that was it. But I mean, it's just schools, and it's school politics.
Genuinely, I think most school politics are bollocks. I don't think people like
It's very similar. School politics is very similar to.
Wait till you join the band.
Hey, to be fair, when we were recording that album, it was only the only spat was between me and him.
We need to talk about that. But I was just thinking about you were talking about school politics. I was thinking talking about the current state of politics at the minute, right? And I know
tough one.
It's always going to be tough talking onto a podcast, and I think
it's tough talking to your fucking mum.
Our jobs as hosts.
What is mum?
No, anyone's but like.
Have you ever met his mum?
Oh mate, no, my mum's a full on. No, my mum's a full on. 9/11 was an inside job, like.
Mate, his mum's East.
Yeah.
And his nan.
My nan's worse.
Really?
My nan's a mental conspiracy theorist, mate. She thinks the Queen is a clone. Yeah. Whoa. I mean, she doesn't go as far as flat Earth, like. So YouTube, you can keep this video up.
Yeah.
But yeah, no.
It's just
his mum and his nan.
No one cares about Queen.
Denise, that's right. They like me.
But Boris Johnson.
False.
What are your opinions on Boris Johnson?
Oh man,
it's a facade. His entire jokey attitude is.
He's going to be the Prime Minister, though, isn't he?
Yeah, great, but as freedom of speech, I guess that people keep banging on about.
I keep banging on. I think freedom of speech is great. I think you should.
Yeah.
Be shot. Or be.
Speak your mind.
I'll have a milkshake chucked on me.
I feel like that Boris Johnson, the facade is that he is a really, he's a bumbling fool. Oh yeah, look at me, I'm waving flags.
He's like a cuddly character, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's not.
He is
not a fool.
Dangerous, mate.
It's an act.
You think he's a gangster, don't you?
Straight up, mate.
Well, I don't think he's a fucking gangster, mate. They're all gangsters.
It came out.
They are all fucking dangerous people. The lot of them.
He was caught. There was
what?
That
I think Boris Johnson's a
come
fucking
out
gangster.
When he tried to
How many jobs
beat
has he
somebody
lost
up.
due to misconduct?
I don't know.
None, because he's with the Tories.
Well,
Sorry,
no,
Conservative voters.
He got sacked from whatever paper it was he worked for as a journalist for making up bullshit stories.
Yeah.
Can you remember that thing the other week? Yeah. Right, it was going. Boris Johnson's been sued. There's a crowdfunding people suing him and all that, and he was being
because
sued
the lies on
for the lies on that buzz and that. Did you ever see any footage of Boris actually giving a fuck?
No.
Right? Do you want me to tell you why he didn't? Yeah, because Boris doesn't give a fuck. Yeah, doesn't matter how much you crowdfund, whatever, mate. Yeah, you can crowdfund all you want, mate. Yeah, his family lawyers will fucking crush your crowdfund. Yeah.
No one's even going to hear about your crowdfunding.
That's it.
Yep.
His family lawyers, well, it's not as if he gives a shit.
People for trying, fair play to them
people
for
can
giving
try.
a shit and trying.
People can try.
You're not going to touch it, man.
Mate,
I watched too many fucking animes where the government are terrible lizard people. But
mate, it's not just about being terrible lizard people. It's just like being the best prick you can be.
Yeah.
Well,
agreed.
Yeah. It's a different kind of industry, though, isn't it? Politics. I mean,
is it though?
What would you have? Would you rather have Jeremy Hunt as your prime minister, or would you rather have?
I'd rather have none of them.
Yeah. No, I mean, yeah. Well, I think everyone's kind of thinking that. The weird thing, what's going on at the minute, we've had one prime minister that was never voted in by the people.
She was the fall guy.
And we've also got another one that was never voted by the people. So we're in a really weird situation.
So the problem is with politics at the moment in Britain is people think that they're voting for a person. And if you look at how the Brexit Party performed in the European elections...
They smashed it, man.
They
fucking smashed it.
Or did they? Or did Nigel Farage smash it? Because last
he's
time
a character,
on the vote,
UKIP
got a load of votes. Now they didn't get any. And that's the problem with the Americanisation of it, is people think they're voting for a person, but you're not. You're voting for an entire party.
You do know Nigel Farage is actually a Tory, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, basically, he likes going shooting. He wants to bring fox hunting back.
Oh, no, he was a Tory.
Oh, yeah, but he defected because...
The problem is with the Brexit Party is that it's
no manifesto.
Yeah, there's no manifesto, is there? And
leave.
I'm pretty sure Nigel Farage didn't want to...
he doesn't want anything to do with them.
He doesn't want to be Prime Minister, does he? So I'm wondering what the hell it's all about, really.
It's about being a guy, innit?
Do you think?
It's funny you say that. He doesn't doesn't want to take care of that mess yet.
It's
like
weird.
Most of the main
It's a weird one.
policies.
Because there's a lot of things that I do actually like about him, like, compared to all other politicians.
It's very hard to say that as well because people obviously then who you're on the same side as, they think, what do you mean you sort of like? Hitler was a great man. He did fucking awful things, mate. Don't get me, like, everything that Hitler did was awful. But the guy was, like, you know,
populist.
A genius, a populist. He was total, like, he was like fucking... He's like Jim Morrison of the Doors, man. Like, he controlled the crowd with what he said, and, you know, he did awful things with it, like they say about Voldemort, you know.
That's why you guys, don't understand that it's all pharaonically controlled.
Oh, we're talking about the pharaohs now.
Well,
we're going deep.
I thought
we can go
fuck.
deep. We can go deep, or we can go deeper in. Like,
I mean, I know one that's not a conspiracy, but it's just an interesting one about how the American government justified a war in the Middle East.
Yeah.
They did a war game, yeah. A guy called Van Ripe was leading the insurgent team, but it's a war game, so they're all American. And the blue team parked some ships near his country, you know, and did the American thing at the time, which was, like, you know, we're going to offer you surrender, and if you don't surrender, we're basically just going to send the bombs at you. So he crunched the numbers, realised he could send a certain amount of missiles, destroy them, and they wouldn't be able to shoot the missiles out the sky. He did that on the second day of this war game, and if it was a real life situation, he would have killed 20,000 US soldiers. And basically, after that, the game just started getting rigged to justify a going to war in the Middle East. There you go. The Millennium Game 2002.
You didn't have to worry about that, mate, yeah? Because the fucking British Conservatives, they've killed fucking more people than that, mate, yeah? Just on their austerity measures.
Oh, it's terrible.
Good point.
One of their new policies is to siphon money from places like Stoke and move it to Surrey. And
they're taking a lot of fucking funding out the north, aren't they?
They're siphoning money from Stoke, all these fucking hell, man. We've got loads to siphon.
And other equally as underprivileged places.
Yeah. Like
I think Stoke is definitely improving though, economically in the last 2 years especially.
Some ways,
like in some ways, like the new cultural quarter, like that is doing so well.
I think we're in the middle of a try. Like,
and what I like about these new places that are opening up, it's youthfully run as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
there's definitely. I feel like we could do a lot more. Obviously, like the local council and the government, they are doing schemes where they are helping young businesses and stuff open up in some of the old closed down buildings. Sorry, I'm doing a Nixon, but
that's what it'd be called.
Doing a Nixon. They're
Is
not
that a
quite
thing?
doing enough.
Now it is. Yeah, we've created a thing.
There's plenty of buildings out there that have closed down and the shops are gone because they obviously couldn't afford the rent. The traffic doesn't come through. You know, logistically, we are very close to a centre point of the UK because we've got the A50, the M6.
Yeah, that's what we're mainly known
Can I
for.
just stop you there, though, yeah? Once you're in Stoke...
Yeah.
You hit a massive problem, mate. I tell you.
What do you stop here for?
Yeah,
When
right.
you could just
Yeah.
get
You
the
cannot
M6
drive
services.
around fucking
yeah.
Whoever built the roads in Stoke?
No,
Yeah,
thing is
man,
that,
fuck me.
no, hey, the
It
roads
wasn't
are,
the Romans.
No, the roads are fine. The roads are fine,
Too
yeah?
many hills
Right?
for them.
But
Too
I'll
many
go
hills.
pick Reese up, yeah? From Trentville, Tesco, yeah?
Not that far.
Not that far. I think it's like something like
If it was a Sunday, 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
There are people that will just dig holes in roads, yeah? Stick some temporary traffic lights up and leave it. And
What you doing here? Just playing Candy Crush and that, like.
Yeah.
oh no,
But they're not there.
they're
That's
not
the
there.
problem.
Yeah.
They've gone home. Yeah, right. And I've said this before in that first podcast. You may have heard, yeah.
Oh, definitely heard.
Oh yeah, watch that one.
The guy that I work with, yeah, lives in Ellesmere Port.
I know where that is.
Oh yeah, I've been there.
How long drive there for you boys?
I wouldn't know off the top of my head.
Well,
Shall we have a Google?
traffic
Nah, we'll rely on
good.
Google.
Heading out through those country lanes, probably about an hour,
What?
an hour and 15 minutes, something like that.
No, 40 minutes, mate. Yeah, right. I can get to All Sage in an hour from here. Do you know where All Sage is?
Yeah.
I deliver pizzas up all Sage.
Pizza man.
Pizza man.
You're both delivery drivers, aren't you?
Liam,
I've done a couple of delivery jobs.
yeah, we've
Could
got.
say that. Yeah.
I've delivered for
I've done groceries.
a local pizza shop.
I've done pizzas.
What's it rhyme with?
Snapper-Dons.
Snapper-Dons.
Snapper-Dons. I don't know.
The one on.
What, pizza?
is.
Is that pizza?
Yeah,
Snapper-Dons.
Snapper-Dons. Better ingredients. Better pizza, I believe they want you to say.
Me and Liam work for the same company, but I don't want to mention it because it's just one of them
We
things
can't
that's
mention
just
it
like...
because that's life these
I had a
days.
Snapper-Dons the other night.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you get it from the Anley one?
The Trulia one.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
where
part
I
of my
used to work, that.
franchise owner's
Ah.
turf, I guess.
Good.
It's got anchovies on, Reese.
Can we do?
Oh,
I'm
no,
not
you're not
big
an
on the
oh,
seafood pizza.
I'll tell you
I
now,
like
no
seafood,
offence,
but
Wes, mate,
seafood
but
and pizza doesn't
people
I
who have
agree.
anchovies,
What about pineapples?
not fussed
I'm a yes
either
man.
way.
Thank you.
I'm not
yeah,
fussed, I could
So
dig it.
if you get a barbecue chicken,
Yeah.
take the bacon off and put pineapple on instead.
Yeah.
Tell
Mate, do you know what?
Doesn't have to go on everything.
Right, my problem is, right, I don't mind people.
Do you think pineapple on pizza
100%.
Sorry,
is
Wes.
okay?
Sorry,
100%,
Wes.
yeah.
My apologies, but I need this rant, right? I don't understand people like Wes where they've got such a problem with pineapple on pizza, right? In fact, if you've got a problem with pineapple on pizza, I understand. I'm just like, okay, well, you don't have pineapple on your half. What I don't get, especially, is when you have fucking anchovies on pizza
Right.
and you're bitching about people that want
bit of fruit.
pineapple on
I'll
pizza.
tell you something. I'll tell you something quickly. Yeah,
I mean,
as a
Pot
delivery,
called the kettle black, like, you know what I mean?
I'll tell you something just quickly about delivery.
Fish on a pizza.
Delivery
Are you
pizza.
serious?
To be fair, like, you know, I can understand.
You
tuna on a
can't justify
pizza.
it.
The problem is, as a driver, driving fish through your car,
In a hot bag.
hot bag.
What do you mean by that, man? Driving
I
fish
love
through
you,
your
Jade.
car, mate.
Jade, I love you. So
God, that
when
was-
you're driving anchovies to somebody's house, yeah, I swear to
When
God,
you're driving
it's
in an anchovy.
Yeah.
When you're driving an anchovy to someone's
I
house.
swear to God, an anchovy pizza stinks your car out,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
unfortunately,
Mate, it
it's
stinks.
like-
That's room out.
But I'll tell you something.
Not with it.
His delivery story. It wasn't me. It was a guy who I work with called Dave. Who won't watch this, but
Fuck
hiya,
off,
Dave.
as he
Big
named
up,
Dave.
Dave.
Yeah.
You just made that name
No,
up.
I'm not going to say.
all-
His,
yeah,
They're
I'm
all called Dave.
I'm not going to say his last name, but it's Dave F. Nice one for doing the dishes
Dave
every
F.
night, mate. Dishes Dave, bang on guy, yeah. Takes it to a flat, yeah. Guy comes out, just his dressing gown, just his dressing
What,
gown,
is it tied or
just his dressing gown,
open?
open,
Bollock naked.
masturbating.
Did
Do you want me to tell you what happened? Dave
God.
stood there with the pizzas going.
Did he have a bald head?
I've got no. This.
Did you have a pizza the other night, Wes?
I tell you now though, guy seriously turns to him, masturbating, and just goes, "Put it in the other hand, mate."
Oh, no.
Luckily, it was paid for and didn't have to take money off the guy, but he was
man.
standing there handing this guy a pizza, and the guy's just going.
Did you
At
carry hand sanitizer?
There is sanitizer at the store, but I feel bad for Dave, man.
Shit, hell, man.
There you go. Delivery stories.
That
mate.
is pretty. One time when I was doing pizza delivery, we all used to work there at the same time. You'd think it was fun, but it really isn't.
No.
Like, start working with your closest.
No
group of
job's
three,
fun, man.
Three
No-
to
no
four
job.
friends.
If it-
Like, you think it's going to be a sitcom, but it's not, bro. You start ending
You
up
say,
hating
like,
each other.
work,
You're like,
job.
I've seen you at work, and now I'm seeing you at home.
Have you ever seen the comedian Steve Hughes, Australian guy? He's on about work, right? He's like, work's great. He says, work, I love a bit of work. Human, it's human necessity. Work. Jobs can get fucked. Because jobs are...
It's true. No,
mate,
yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I can't go
100%
into
true.
detail, man, but, you know.
Have you seen Steve Hughes though? Do you know Steve
feel
Hughes?
like
I've
name.
not seen him.
Australian comedian,
No.
he's a bit of a conspiracy
You've
head,
not
like,
seen
but
him?
he's cool as shit, man. He's cool as fuck.
Um,
What do you think about Nostrils?
Oh, do love a good bit.
Are you getting the Nostril fandom
Like,
thing going on with me and Wes
we-
at the minute?
honestly,
Do you understand what
like I
Where's
think
your
this is the
stuff,
thing.
Smith?
We're fans of the podcast
Yeah.
because we understand the Nostril game. You know
These
what
are
I
where's
mean?
our,
now I've met your girlfriend.
Oh, here we go.
Oh.
but we're not. She's not Nostrils of the week this week, but she
Not this week.
not
If
this
with
week,
her
but she will be
permission, I
eventually,
guess she
think.
could be,
Yeah,
couldn't
yeah.
she?
You got
As
an
long
email
as
address?
Yeah.
What's your email address?
Come down with me at mail.com.
Just mail.com.
Yeah.
Who's that through?
Mail.com.
Mail.com.
What the hell's mail.com?
Mail.com.
well, I'm guessing it's an email
It's
site.
an
mate.
email site.
Mail.com.
Yeah.
I thought everyone just used Gmail. Like,
No, because you have to have a Google. It's a complicated
Yeah,
sentence.
most people use.
But you got YouTube.
Oh,
Yeah.
Rob.
You know what?
Just use mail. Mail's fucking ace, right? You don't have to use mail.com. You can use mail.music, mail.info, mail.fucking, and there's like a shitload of
it
things.
gives you a lot more options as to like categorise.
Billions,
what it's
mate,
for.
yeah?
That's nice.
Can we play
Well,
Nostrils of the week or what?
Nostrils, nostrils,
Can we?
nostrils,
Yeah.
Nostrils, Wes's nostrils, nostrils of the week.
nostrils, nostrils, nostrils.
Mate, do we even need a theme tune?
Go on, do it. Do it now, because I like the tune, man. I love
It
it.
is Wes's nostrils.
Oh,
of the
Wes's
week.
nostrils. Oh, we're not gonna pull a Nixon and start throwing things.
Yeah,
At you know.
Nixon fucking throwing.
Oh, Donnie
I
Yen.
mean-
To be fair, Donnie Yen, good actor. I agree with him fully there, admittedly. Donnie Yen, great actor. It Man, isn't it? Is it It Man, Ben? Get at me. There we go.
Donnie Yen. Donnie Yen was the guy, like.
Oh, John Cooper Clarke reference there, Liam. Very good.
We got a problem with this, so I'm just going to press this and the theme tune should play.
Where's his nostrils? 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 Where's his nostrils?
Nostrils of the week. Who we got this week, Wes?
Right.
Please show us.
Do we get to
Who we
do a
got?
rating?
Eh?
Or is
If
it
you
just-
want to, you can
or
have
is
an
it just
opinion,
Wes
but
tells us
the
what it
rating,
is?
we've left the rating to the memes, right? So show us your meme, that's a rating.
Okay.
What it is, on this rating thing,
Yeah.
it's been busted, it's been overtaken. You can do what you want.
All right.
Yeah, Ben already decided that. We had a Nostrils of the
Ben
Week ready last
decided-
week,
I can't-
right?
I'm sure I
But
saw
But Ben
Ben
came in and was like, no.
So is this last? Is this last week's?
No,
time?
actually,
No. This is the nostrils of the week. This is what I'm.
And have you ever seen
Wet in here, lads.
Lad Baby
Have you ever heard of Lad Baby?
on Facebook?
The mum
The
and
little-
dad.
yeah,
with
mum
the
and dad
baby.
with
Yeah,
pranks.
the mum and dad.
Yeah.
Oh, actually.
And actually,
Pretty funny. Like,
no,
And her name's
listen,
Roxy.
They actually got the Christmas #1 last year. Yeah,
Oh wait, what song was that? What
we
song?
built this city on sausage rolls.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm down with that.
I remember
Sausage
hearing
roll,
that.
man.
Yeah, you are a sausage roll man, aren't you?
Oh come on.
Yeah.
mate.
Martin likes
It's
good
like-
pastry
Everybody
done
loves
to
a
you.
pastry.
We're-
Shout out to
we're all
Rights,
about it.
local business.
I think there's not much hate for these people, mate. Yeah, because I think they're actually cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like them. Yeah. I like the bird. She's named Roxy. Yeah.
And
And
look,
this
check
week,
these
mate,
nostrils
yeah.
Are
out.
we still on about pasties?
No, we're on about nostrils now.
As in Brian Ferry
No,
and-
they don't do pasties, boss. They
Brian
do
Ferry.
sausage rolls.
Yeah.
Yeah. But now we're on about Wes's nostrils.
Nostrils.
And right now, yeah,
Nostrils.
I'm just going to show you. Are you ready? Are you ready? Bring it up, mate. Yeah, I'm going to show you
Hang on,
guys
let me
what,
tuck
what,
my
what
dick
you're
in.
Pull it
acting,
up.
yeah.
Ready?
Yeah. This is Roxy's. Well, this is Roxy's nostrils, but this is Wes's nostrils of the week.
Good nostrils
Yeah.
there. Forward facing.
Circular.
Cylindrical.
Pretty symmetrical.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's good.
Central to the
You know what
face.
though? Week
Yeah.
one's still the winner at the moment, though, isn't it?
Yeah. Nicky
Straight up.
Costello.
But I'll tell you now.
We don't normally
one
do.
was the
No, we don't
benchmark,
normally do
wasn't it?
ratings, yeah. But what do you want to rate these out?
We've got to follow the guidelines. of
And no
nostrils.
rookie score, so no 7s and 8s. You've got to be
Yeah.
eight,
Yeah,
the
we know,
decimal.
gotta
The
do that.
Oh,
decimals,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Roxy
pie.
from Lad Baby, Hi-Vis Jacket Theory. Here's your score.
I tell you what, I'll give her a 7.8.
That's strong. That is. I'll go for 7.37.
Much more realistic score. And he's added another fucking decimal. Like, you
So
know.
what's this combined?
Would you not round that up to 7.4?
Yeah, you
Mm,
would
I'd,
actually.
I'd give it
yeah.
a 7.5 as an average. Yeah.
Average
That's fair.
7.5. Well, if
Yeah,
you
that's fair enough.
You what do you go?
That's
7.8,
actually that's a
7.8.
standard good nostril.
Cool.
So that
Roll
kind of
to
works.
Good nostril.
Roxy from Lad Baby, you have actually been scored 7.5
5. There we go.
from the Hi-Vis Jacket Theory.
Get at us if you want to do some nostril modelling.
Oh, Wes's nostrils, Wes's nostrils.
Nostrils of
Bum,
the
ba-dum, bum,
week.
bum.
Well, now the point of this podcast is
Mate,
we want to promote you guys, and do you know what? We haven't talked enough about you guys, like. And
That's
I
the
want to talk
game.
about this
Can we do a
album.
toilet break first?
I want to talk about this album, right?
Wanna
We
do a
can
toilet
we can
break?
do a toilet break.
Who wants to go for a toilet break? Hang
Got a
on.
weak bladder in that.
No, there's once you're in here.
That is the rules usually, but
there
gotta-
are- there
yeah,
are-
we'll have an
Got an
edit.
empty
It's,
cup?
There are-
no, it's
there are
fine.
no
No,
toilet
you dirty
breaks.
bastard. No, go toilet.
I've seen that fork from in your bedroom, mate. Have you cleaned that fork yet?
It's probably still there. I just don't
The
give a
one, you know, the
fuck.
one you eat kebabs with?
Yeah.
Wee.
How long's it been there?
Free
But
kebab
see
on
this
Monzo.
fork I've
Remember
Have you
that
seen the
gang?
fork?
Do you know how many forks
No, it's
I've
gone
got?
now. I know what you're on about.
Do you know how many forks
Go on.
I've
Which
got?
fork
Have you
am I
pressed? One thing that we haven't talked about tonight is your new album,
Oh.
right? Which
Album?
when is this coming out?
Well, the date is not an official set. Yeah.
TBA.
TBA and all that. To be announced.
Keep
Okay.
them eyes peeled.
So it's
Put it-
not.
We'll
you've not
have a single out for
had
you soon.
released it. Is it done though?
Not quite yet.
Yeah.
Not quite yet.
It's-
Needs
it's
mixing,
recorded.
mastering.
Say it's recorded.
Yeah.
It's tracked.
It's in there.
Now, what's really fucking interesting about this was, I don't know if you know, right? But they've done they've done it in a really interesting way, which is like
It's not that interesting.
it's super interesting because what you've basically done is you've recorded it on old school tape,
Ooh,
right?
yeah.
And have you done
Fucking
it?
expensive, mate.
I mean, the King's Pistol did beat us to it on that one as well, admittedly.
They are such a good
And
band,
that
by the
album,
way.
they
Yeah.
went straight from went straight from tape to vinyl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that album is crisp as fuck.
Well, when you're
Yeah,
doing things like that, you're technically doing it live, aren't you? So
Yeah,
you've got to
yeah.
go
Oh,
through
yeah.
like one take.
So, how we sorted it ours was, well, for one, we did it in a place called Yaxley, which is near Peterborough.
Peterborough. Yeah.
Peterborough.
Mark will know what we're on about there.
Mr. Mark Crawford
Macchius.
There we
from
go.
Peterborough.
Mr. Macchius.
It's Macchius,
Yeah.
not
and
Macius.
No. Yeah.
Macchius, not Macius. And we were in Yaxley and we recorded in literally a public hall, like on the Sunday when we recorded. We had to start about 3 hours later because there was a ping pong
Ping pong.
for men over 50.
What competition?
No, just like a club.
Oh, right,
and
okay.
The Sunday club.
What? And that was getting caught on the sound. What?
No. So we had to wait to
Oh
record.
shit! Because
Yeah,
you
like-
recorded in a town hall, didn't you?
Yeah,
Yeah,
so we
yeah,
did,
yeah,
what,
yeah.
did- what did we do?
Village or-
Saturday, Sunday, Monday, or was it Friday, Saturday, Sunday?
Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
So we did like Friday, got there at what, 1 was it? Did like 1 till.
We were supposed to get there for 1, but got there at 1:30. You know
Yeah,
how it
you
is.
know, found a parking space.
Is there a reason why? Is there a reason why you did it on tape?
It's cool as fuck.
Just
innit?
cause, innit?
Is it philosophy based?
Not massively.
I mean, I guess when you release things on record, I guess it's analog throughout
Yeah.
and all that. But you know,
Still going to be in a computer to get
I
to
think-
Spotify.
I think the fact that it also makes you make decisions on it. So every time you go, oh, that tape wasn't good.
Yeah.
Where's the tape? You have to go back and delete, like, you know, on a DAW, like you guys are using now.
You press delete, man.
You know,
And in a way, like in the process stage,
Yeah,
like
that goes tits up, mate.
when you're
Yeah,
writing when
yeah.
you're writing electronic music, especially, or you like trying to write to a commercial level, you're obviously going to lose some kind of soul to it. Was that part of your justification for recording it on tape?
I think it was just the fact that we found somebody who could.
Experience.
Because you were talking about earlier how you made a mistake on one of the tracks and then it ended up being
There's 2 mistakes on
Yeah.
the track I'm on about. The track's Resposability, that's the name of it.
Yeah.
And that name's yet again an inside joke, you know. As we found out through me and Liam that most of the thing is an inside joke.
we've struggled to keep
We're
up with
just
it,
an
haven't
inside joke.
we? Yeah.
But
Get inside.
that song, there's one note which is
Weswell.
it is down by like 1 fret, but it sounds quite cool and bluesy, so we kept it in on because that take was really good.
Yeah.
And on the same take, I fluffed. I ended up like missing like playing the strings, but I played one string like really loud. And
Have you ever fucked
we
up on
kept that
guitar and done a harmonic by accident?
Oh yeah, but that's
And it just sounds amazing.
But
Just
it
like,
works.
and you go,
That makes you look like you can play the
Yeah.
guitar.
Yeah.
like-
yeah.
I've never been able to successfully do a harmonic on a guitar. It's always been
If you
accidental.
try to do it,
Yeah,
you'll
you not do
you'll
it. Yeah.
it.
There's like a technique because you push down and you press it at the same time, and it's
Like a pinch
rings.
harmonic.
Yeah.
With the
Yeah.
that's what I'm on about.
I am a classically
Yeah.
trained musician, by the way. If you,
And you're a set bassist as well,
I'm alright,
mate. No, you are fucking good.
You
We've
haven't heard
we've
the
got
album yet.
we've got a tiny little bit of history, haven't we?
A
Me
little,
and you, Liam.
a little bit, yeah.
Because-
do you remember a guy called was it Ryan Day?
Ryan Day,
Was it Ryan Day?
Ryan
Day.
Carter. I don't
Ryan.
know. Is that you're on about Ryan
yeah,
Carter?
Yeah. Blonde hair.
Blonde hair,
That's
man.
the guy.
Blondie.
I
Yeah.
always see him at random.
He looks
nights
like
out.
the drummer from the Police.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brilliant drummer. So I'm sure he'll.
He's a good
like,
guitarist, man. Yeah.
Yeah. So when we were like, how old must we be?
16, 17.
It was when I first met Ben Nixon. So I first met Ben Nixon like first year of college. So I left school. As you do, I was 15.
Yeah.
Late bloomer, late birthday.
You were a band called the Pretty Great Whites, weren't you?
Yeah, a band called the Pretty Great Whites, which, however it may sound, is not a Nazi band. We weren't about being white.
They're about being sharks.
I swear down. It's about so go back to like.
Mate, I never even thought of it until now.
So go back to asking where the names of things come from. The Pretty Great Whites came from the idea of we were all sat there in the practice room, all a bit fuzzy and that. And,
it's an indie name, to be fair, and at
yeah,
the time it was a good name.
It was
Yeah,
an indie
yeah.
band. Once again, it was that time where everyone wanted to be the Libertines, everyone wanted to be the Strokes. The Arctic Monkeys had got 2 banging albums out, like they didn't go all weird and like leather jacket yet. And
Electric pianos.
Black Rebel Motorcycle
Oh,
Club.
good
Remember
shout there, Wes. Good shout.
bit remissy.
Burnett.
Birmingham. But yeah, so we started that band. And as you do with bands, you're looking for a name for fucking ages. You probably come up with 10 tracks. Like you come up with 10 tunes before you come up with a name for the band because it's pretty integral.
It's a hard one, man. And once
people have got to remember.
Yeah.
It's got to.
And nowadays, we live in the modern era where you've got to think about search engine. Like there's a couple of bands around Stoke which are amazing. I won't name because there's no point in like trying to fucking have a dig at them. Like, but the names are just like if you Google it, it's just like so many other things are going to come up bar them. I think when you're choosing a band name, you need to choose something that can only be you. Do you know what I mean? I thought 6 Foot Psycho was a sick name, man.
So we can give that.
And that was the band that's
Ben
how.
Conley,
That's
Mr. Ben Conley, man. The guy.
Is that the first time you two collaborated as well?
That was Ben Conley, was it?
That
Yeah,
was
Ben Conley.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Ben
yeah.
Conley,
started the band.
previously
right.
Science, man.
Right,
Yeah, the guy's an
And
absolute genius.
Translucid and
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
see,
yeah,
there you go. There's another thing. So Science were sort of born from Translucid. That were born from what were they called before?
Riots,
that?
mate.
That was it. The
Yeah.
Riots. Yeah. So everything evolves. People sort of tend to build relationships. So for Rob, he never saw himself in a band with anyone but his brother playing bass. So Rob's got a pretty good musical family. Like they're all like, if you think I'm good at bass, man, which you're fucking stupid. If
Have you played anything else?
Me?
Yeah.
What other than guitar?
Guitar, yeah.
No, I've never really learnt to, but you know, I know where the notes are on a piano.
Yeah.
You know,
produces hip hop beats.
Sometimes.
And that, you know?
You're classically trained, aren't you? So
I'm
you
classically
you know the theory and shit.
I know fucking
We've had to
everything.
play by ear and then learn from being in a band when they say, oh, this is A, this is D, this is blah blah.
No, like I had a couple of lessons when I was younger, and I kind of listened in music lessons at school, so I kind of just already like I started getting a grasp on theory like almost before playing guitar. I was like interested in how things work musically, so I ended up getting.
Did we all start on guitar, by the way?
So
I did.
Yeah, I did as
I've
well.
never really
Yeah,
done
Well,
yeah.
hang on, is that where we sit now? Where do you play in Hi-Vis?
Hi-Vis Jacket Theory.
Hi-Vis.
Mate.
Follow us on Instagram at Hi-Vis
That was
Jacket
a
Theory.
mate, that was a proper. I'm sorry, I didn't.
No.
It's
No, we
fine.
did slip up the other day, yeah. Do you know this Jeremy Cunt thing? Jeremy Hunt, Jeremy Cunt. He did it with you guys. He went, hi, Jez. And I was like, fuck, we got to call it them when they come
We
on.
probably
Yeah,
should have
yeah.
consulted you before we chose a name. 'Cause I think
But
that's better.
where did you start? Did you start? Because how do you
So-
end up on bass? Because the most bass players that I know don't ever
hang
start
on,
on bass guitar.
Do you take yourselves dead seriously?
Oh,
Do
fucking
they
dead
fuck,
serious,
mate? Have you seen
Wesley?
their Instagram? Have you seen
I've
their
got-
Facebook? Have you seen anything that they do?
Very
No.
serious.
Bro, I've got 4
Something's gone off.
GCSEs. I'm not stupid.
I've just
Like,
heard something
something's
go
gone
off.
I think it's that battery.
I told you, Georgie.
No, it's S1.
Something's gone.
Couple of technical problems, fellas, but we'll probably go get another bottle of wine and then we'll be back with you.
You've got 4 GCSEs.
So I'm not stupid. Yeah. So geography.
I failed geography.
Did you actually?
Did you go Isle of Wight by any chance?
Festival.
No. On a geography trip in school.
I think
went.
I did, yeah.
You went to Isle of Wight for
I
a geography
think I
trip.
went to Isle of Wight
Yeah.
on a geography
What's happened
trip.
with your voice? You've got a bubble in you.
Have I got a what?
Why does Rob sound different all of a sudden?
Probably them drumsticks, mate. Or is the mic move?
No, it's fine actually. Yeah.
No, maybe.
Anyway, 4 GCSEs.
4. I didn't actually take geography.
Yeah. Oh.
I was squashy, mate. Yeah, go for it.
Nice one.
Big squashy.
So we got a new album coming out.
Yeah, I remember that.
We've got a gig this weekend that when you're watching this, you probably fucking miss because you're all wasted.
Where are you playing?
Playing at the Underground for this one again. Back at the home
On Saturday.
Friday.
Friday.
I'll be there,
Friday,
man.
28th
I'll come down.
This will
of
be
this
coming
month. So
out
2
on
days
the
ago.
30th. So yeah,
Sorry,
2 days
we went
before.
down and the show was bloody amazing, man.
It was absolutely cracking.
It
Yeah,
was
we,
amazing.
we,
Yeah.
we totally blew
When
the
Martin
other
stripped
bands.
off,
Oh man,
mate, that was crazy.
Banger,
it's not like you
absolute
could
banger.
even predict that. It's never done that before.
Unbelievable.
No, never does stuff like that. And then we've got another gig coming up as well with the Membranes.
Membranes, big
in
boys.
July.
Yeah.
Marmite, Radio 6 and that.
But what me and Liam are here for is to see your nuts.
What do you want to? You want to participate in the
Seriously?
Death Nut Challenge? Are you serious?
I'll see you nut.
Yeah,
And
go
I'll
on.
raise you.
Have you got? The only water we've got is that. Right.
Give it a crack.
Now you saw the Science Boys try it.
What level did they have again?
They did 2. So what we're going to do is level 3. Right.
Daddy.
Are you going to be as much as a pussy as Ben Nixon was on the first?
I'm already sweating, man.
Yeah.
Probably, but you know,
Mate,
I'm
no,
up
we'll
for
be
it,
fine,
you know what I
man.
mean?
Honestly.
Tea is cool, you down,
If it's good, we'll go for. You know what I mean?
Where is it?
Risque.
Where's the...
Show us your nut. Show us your nut.
Am I cutting this with a pencil again, or have we got
Show
a knife?
us your nut.
Am I cutting this with a pencil again?
Don't try and make it like a big mess over the table and that, 'cause that's...
He was born to leave a stain. That's what we're all here for.
Me?
All of us.
I know.
Okay.
Look at that nut.
Oh, it's a big nut.
Big nut.
Have we got any special effects? Like, can we do like Radio 1 where they go like boing?
A big
Every time we say nut, can we get it
Can you
boing?
just do it?
Oh my god.
Hey, you just did a sound
noise
effect
on it as
there.
well,
Wait.
Big
If you want to
nuts,
hear that
that's the
sound
big nut
effect
noise.
again, guys, make sure you smash the fuck out the
This
like
has been the
button.
most unprofessional podcast we've ever done. But probably the best one as well. Like, this is probably the... this is why the magic's here tonight.
Hold on,
like.
Matt. We're only on number 3.
Right. I'm cutting a nut.
What I don't want you to do is just break it over this, because that'll just...
Well, I did ask you for a knife, just.
A knife?
The knife that you've got, you little... You know that knife? Where have you put it?
I haven't got a knife.
Your little thing, where's you cut it, your razor, and the yellow thing. Right, Luke, there's a piece there for everyone, okay? Thanks for the theme tune, guys. That was Break the Nut by Hi-Vis Jacket Theory.
Have I ever told you I'm a classically trained musician?
I think we're probably repeating ourselves now because we did have that conversation before we made that cut. So choose your piece.
I'm going to save this
Go big
squash.
bit. Give it a go.
Fucking hell, man.
Proper nut.
I'll have that one.
Now, the way I feel...
You can have that little one there.
Judging from the way that Reese has just not only said that, but taken that piece himself, I feel like Wes has just gone for
Ready?
it. I feel like the coat
Shall we cheers?
The spicy bit.
Cheers, boys.
Oh, high
Death Knot
nut.
at level 3.
Now go again.
Hot.
I've chewed a bit.
I've swallowed it already. It's gone, mate. That's hot.
Hot.
Yeah.
Have you had it? Yeah.
Yeah, I've just eaten one.
Oh, have you?
No, he's in second.
Are you having a second go?
It's only burnt the right side of my mouth into
Yeah.
oblivion.
You've just shat all over Ben Nixon already, mate. He's gone for a second round.
So, speaking of Ben Nixon, we played your city this year.
Good segue.
That was fucking awesome.
Sagu.
If you weren't there, then you definitely missed out on the best band of the entire show.
You played Sugar Mill, right?
You played the Sugar Mill?
Wait. It's got me. Well, I'm not going to do that.
First Sugar Mill gig we've played so far.
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing. The crowd was good, man. Considering what time did we play? Like 6
Did you
p.m.
play Sugar Mill?
Yeah, they
Oh,
played
it's
Sugar
on-
Mill, yeah.
on
We
your
put,
side?
so,
yeah.
so when you were at Mart's Brew House, we were at the Sugar Mill,
Yeah.
tearing shit up.
No, you played earlier because we were there when King's Pistol and the Slide Machine were playing.
Well, they
I,
had
I understand you played earlier, and because the
We
reason
played
why I
around
missed your gig,
5-ish.
I was practicing when you guys were playing.
It's always got an excuse.
No, mate, you should have played later at night.
I
would've been
also
there.
feel like that. I think if we can possibly send this over to Ben himself, I think there's a good chance that we're going to headline the fuck out of your city next year.
Do you reckon?
I don't think there's anyone else
Did
who
you
could
hear of a
possibly
guy
carry
called-
that.
Did you regard a band called Shader?
Shader, yeah, of course. Shader. I didn't manage to go see. So my story, my excuse is we played our gig 5:30 Saturday. Your city, Sugar Mill. We got about 3 songs in, and I dislocated my knee on stage.
How did you do that?
I don't know, just being an absolute fucking rotter, like, you know, I just going like this and like.
Right.
There's a video of it.
Yeah, there is a video. Check
You
out
knee
my
them?
Instagram. Yeah, so about 2 months ago, I came flying off that bike, put my foot down, tried to save my life, but
You had a bike accident.
yeah, I had a
He's
bicycle
had
accident.
2 in the space of 2 weeks.
Bicycle
I
accident.
also knocked my front teeth out as well, so I've had to have that all fixed.
Are you one of them
up
knobhead
lately.
cyclists
I am, but
that
as I
hog the
said,
road and wear a helmet and all that?
I don't wear lycra.
But you don't wear lycra.
No, I know that. So I dislocated my knee on the mend. Thought, you know, that's fine. We've played 1 gig already. I've got the knee support on and that. Played the next gig. Yeah, I'll be all right. Got a bit too into, you know, fell over on stage. Did the whole like in between us bit like, I mean, ambulance or my mum.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, had to go home. So I even missed the return of Anu as well.
Oh,
which
shit.
I hear was a pretty big thing to miss out on.
So who's that
I
then?
saw a bit of Anu.
Anu's a
He's a
strange,
god.
mythical,
God, yeah.
spiritual.
We'd have him on the
being.
podcast, but he wouldn't have anything to say, like, you know.
Yeah, but has he got some gigs coming up? I think yours.
I'm pretty sure there's one coming soon.
It's got to be.
I know
hasn't
he just touched back down on whatever fucking cosmic planet he's on and stuff.
Yeah.
But he did send me a little preview link of a new track that's coming out soon,
Oh, okay.
so we can definitely look out for that.
Nice one. Yeah. No, I do like Annie.
This not got me, but
yeah,
it's
that's
not
what I
quite
mean.
as bad as I thought.
Shall we go for it?
That's what I'm saying.
Shall we go for number 4 then?
No, because it'll ruin the podcast, because we will just
Alright,
be...
yeah. No.
Just be hashtag.
That's the right
not
level for
challenge.
me, to be honest.
I don't feel like
I
it can
could-
get any hotter.
I'm going to have to
could
take the hat off
probably
as well. in fact.
eat-
There's a bit left there, but I think I might just eat it.
I could eat something like that quite slow, like a plate,
Yeah.
like a nice one pot meal with that level of spice in,
Yeah.
slowly, and have a conversation through the mid. But like, I'm sweating, man.
Yeah.
But nobody's been crawling up walls and.
No,
fucking-
Puking up.
I didn't make you
No,
go all the way
no, not
downstairs
a
and
lot.
get lager and a milk.
Milk.
What milk?
Milk and beer. That's
Milk
what
and
Ben
beer.
wanted.
Want a milk stout?
Milky.
That's what you want.
Right, but me, it's going to be all cleaned up because that leaves like dust.
Tell you what you do. I learned this trick from a guy I used to know. Right, get your Monzo card out, put it on top, right, straight in the other orifice, and you'll be sound.
What, up the nose?
Yeah.
Right,
I will
don't get
give
me
you
wrong,
20
mate.
quid right now
No.
if you do that.
And fuck that.
I wouldn't do that. But what I would do, like you just said, I'd get my Monzo card out, yeah?
Monzo.
I'd grind it
Monzo.
up, and I'd put it in some fucking food that I'd cook, seriously. And it would
I'd say
and
you'd
would
only
actually
need about
work, mate.
half of one of them
It would
nuts.
work.
6 foot psycho.
That was the thing.
What went wrong?
Oh.
Because you split up all of a sudden. And I thought you guys were great. I thought the artwork was cool as shit. Your
The
music was cool
artwork
as
we could
shit.
definitely hand to a guy who I feel really bad I forgot his name. It's Nemesis Design, the guy who did the artwork.
Right.
I'm not quite sure where he's from again. I think he might be a Stokey. If not, he's a Staffordshirean.
Yeah, I think Nemesis Design's in Fenton, isn't it?
No, it's a different place.
Oh, right.
They sell
Okay, then.
like stuff.
How come
yeah,
you guys
no.
split up then?
I don't want to say musical differences. I don't want to be as boring as most people and say
Yeah.
musical differences, but there's an air of musical differences. Like, obviously, what you've heard of Hi-Vis is totally different.
Yeah, it's completely different
It's
from
a 6 foot
Psycho,
and
yeah.
even 6 foot Psycho in itself. When it first started, I'll mention the guy again, Ben Comley, fucking amazing guy,
Como.
big com. He's sort of like you. He's got a vision, and he
Ben
wants.
said this
he-
exact
he-
same
like,
thing where
he
he's like
wants the
solo out.
vision.
Yeah.
You know, if in an ideal world the guy got loads of money in a studio, like he'd get some session musicians in and make the music he wants to make. And it worked for so long, but then there's always certain things such as like dedication. It's always really all get to practice when like one of the band members works Friday, Saturday,
Yeah.
Sunday, the other one works Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and it just fizzled out in the end pretty
Mhm.
much. But everyone's onto the new projects as far as I know. Well, we've got Ruben. We managed to get
Yeah.
Ruben the divorce, so Ruben, our drummer, Ruben Wynn, he's all right.
Yeah. How old is Ruben?
10.
He's 10.
About 10.
Yeah,
Yeah.
about 10.
About 10.
Can we get in fact we'll pull a picture of Ruben up and we'll let viewers decide how old he is.
Well, if you're going to throw up a picture, I'm guessing this would be the point where you'd be doing it. So, as you can see there, we're going to pick a really nice picture of
Yeah.
him as well. We'll pick a picture. We'll pick the picture.
Has anyone got a picture of Ruben?
Here we go. It's here right now. Ready? Look at that. It's magic. The magic of doing an edited podcast, mate.
I know, mate.
The
yeah.
viewers can see the picture and we can't, but we can comment on the picture.
Yeah, the picture's very nice.
It's quite hard to actually comment on a picture.
No, we know what he
I
looks
thought
like.
Ruben was like, you know, you seen the movie Four Lions?
Yeah.
And he says, like, the guy told me shake my head so the CCTV can't.
Yeah, I can't get
I
you.
thought that's what every picture of Ruben ends up being like. It's just like a
He
cap.
looks about 20. He looks about 22, man. How old is he actually?
21?
I don't know. I've never spoke to the guy.
No. Does he kind of just turn up, not say anything, and go back home again?
Sometimes he don't even turn up. He turns up, does the thing, goes home. He's all right. But the one we really want to talk about is Martin. Martin's
Yeah,
a
we
bit
haven't
of a-
talked about Martin enough, but I'm
He's not-
sure I was the way I was going to start this podcast off tonight, if Martin would have come, was I would just literally ask Martin the question, and the podcast would have been written for me.
Yeah,
like, you
you'd
know,
get
I
a good solid 2 hours straight
Yeah.
away there.
He'd just carry
Easy
on
money.
talking. Yeah, and that would be it. We've compiled 8 memes tonight.
Papa John
8?
shuts at 11
You-
o'clock.
oh, hold on, before you play that jingle. You've got 8 memes for us.
We've got 8 memes for you.
Right,
Some
okay.
memes for us.
I'll
you've
let you
got
know,
some memes for us as
we've
well.
definitely got some memes for you, because your meme game's fucking weak, man.
Oh, okay, man.
Oh,
Hey,
mate.
we need these criticisms.
We'll see. Everybody get down in the comments.
Not that one, Rob. Keep trying.
That is a great.
You got
Show us
16
your
more
meme.
goes.
We're talking Wes and Reese
was like,
versus
that's
Rob and Liam.
Hang
Show
on,
us your
hang on.
meme.
Right, here's the
Okay.
theme tune. Right, okay.
Go on, Wes.
Get your phone out, Wesy,
Mate.
and you pass it to them. And we start off with that meme there that I sent you last. Go on. Down. All the way down. Last post. Last post. Down. Down. There we go. No. How fucked are you? What's that? Right. So go. Go that way. Yeah.
Yeah.
But this is the first meme. You ready? Do you want to do a narrative of it, Rob and Liam?
When you get jumped but can't call the cops because iPhone X won't recognise your face. You saying on that one, son?
Is that because he's got a black eye?
Yeah, basically.
Or is that just because the iPhone face recognition system is awfully flawed?
Well, it
and
could be a bit
Android's
of
had
both,
it
to
for
be
a good
honest.
4 years.
I'm assuming it's because of the black eye.
Okay, I'm going to give that one a 3.3.
Really?
I thought that was hilarious. I did.
I don't know.
I did laugh when I first saw that today. But okay.
It's definitely a steady.
Okay.
It's a yeah.
Fair enough.
I'd say about 3.1.
Fuck, that's probably the worst score we've had actually.
Sorry about.
shit, that.
sorry
Okay,
about
I'm
that.
sorry. I'm really sorry about
No,
that.
it's all right, mate.
Next meme.
Let's have a look.
And you clean your room, and you leave to see how it would look if someone walked in.
This is hella funny. I really.
Looks like
Dude,
Wes. that
It does look like
shit.
Wes. That's why I picked this meme. And that's what
Right, so if
that's what
Wes-
ups it up a bit.
If Wes
So-
come in my room like that, man, then
Zoom in. Give it a little zoom. How's the
To be-
podcast going, lads?
Reese has seen that loads of times.
To be fair, if Wes come in like that, yeah, I'd say that meme would be about a 5.4.
Come on, mate. That's got to be at least in the
Okay.
sevens.
It's hard. I'll get generous and give it a 6.2.
Okay, next meme.
Hey.
I love this one. I love how
Yeah,
that looks
yeah,
like
it's-
my previous band member, Josh Barker.
He said it.
No, it does though, doesn't
Good,
it?
good lad, him. Got loads of bling in there.
Yeah, man. But it does, doesn't it?
Good things come in small packages, of course.
Yeah.
Where did you read the comment?
Hey, yeah. Hey, that's so bad.
Sorry.
Bad of you, Rob.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, Peter118.
Sorry. Good things.
Right,
Small
all right.
packages.
Hey.
Peter's coming in, mate. Eh?
Getty
Peter's coming
images.
in.
Right, what are we rating
We'll
this?
get him fucking, mate.
this is a
Trust me,
meme.
it'll be fine, mate.
This is a meme that they brought in, so I will rate. This was quite high, so I'd say this is 8 point. This is an 8-1.
Kill him.
8-1 for me.
It's a good score, mate.
Okay.
A good 8.
Next one. Next meme.
Oh, we've
Same
got the
one for
same
me.
one
Okay,
again.
next one. When you first stand up after a belter of line of cat. But the best part of this meme is the comment below, which is who's the guy under the table. Okay, so
me.
this is hilarious.
What do you think of that one?
It's in the 8s again, isn't it? That's that's an 8-4 for me.
8-4,
guys,
yeah.
Yeah, it's a good, strong one, isn't it?
Yeah. He's not his legs.
This is cruel.
It's just a bowling pin one.
This is body standards right here.
But
man.
what the fuck is going on there? Like, what the hell is going on there?
What, are you on about the cat one? Yeah.
Why is he like? He looks like he's in the courtroom. Yeah, he's in the courtroom. Yeah.
I think it's Oscar Pistorius, you know, the guy who shot his
it
girlfriend.
is
Oh
us, yeah.
shit.
Yeah,
Okay. Oh.
What do you mean shit?
It's all right. It's fine. It's good.
His legs are there, like his legs are the witness to the crime. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's what's weird about the positioning of it. Like,
Jesus.
do you swear to tell nothing but the truth? And I do. Okay, next meme. 8 point. What was that? 8.4.
Something like that, yeah.
Okay. Next meme.
No one.
That one bowling pin I didn't knock down.
I'm gonna give this
Go
a
on,
5.4.
5.4.
Come on,
No,
it's higher than that,
I'll give it 6.8.
6.8.
I'd go 7.3 there. It's
I don't get it.
She looks
Have
like
you
a
ever been
fucking
bowling?
bowling pin, doesn't she?
it's sassing you out, innit?
Yeah. She looks like a bowling pin. Oi, I tell you what, I'll give that a 7.4.
There you go.
We'll go with 7.4. Right, next meme.
You
Ready?
ever got a turkey when you gone bowling?
Huh?
Turkey.
Yeah.
Never been bowling,
Is
mate.
it
When you finally break through on DMT and get advice from the elders, stop doing drugs. Hey, I've been there, man.
Drugs bad,
I wouldn't know. I have never taken DMT.
No, we are not DMT encouragers, are we?
No.
That's bullshit. We are.
Stay in drugs, don't do school.
Yeah.
7.9, mate.
Okay.
I'll get that a strong 8-1, yeah.
Yeah.
So
We'll call it 8. Call it 8.
Okay, as first rookie score, we'll have an 8 for that one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright,
yeah.
solid 8. Next meme.
When Trump cancels the military strike that he
I like
ordered.
this one.
This could be devices, boys.
Is this a play on the whole Star Wars thing where it's like extra?
No, it's about Donald Trump.
I think it's just
Yeah,
about Donald
sure.
Trump. That's like liking Donald Trump, like, you know.
Yeah.
And I like it for that sake. Like, this is a very endearing picture for me. I like it.
6.78.
Okay.
Mate,
Yeah.
that was a score.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
go with that as well.
Yeah, I'm sticking there. Like it's good chocolate.
I'll give it a because I don't fucking understand. I'm confused.
It's a play on.
Show us your meme.
It's a play on, man.
I think that's it.
That's it.
That-
For
them
me.
and the-
That's
them
it
and
for
the
me.
memes,
More
good memes, good
Memes are like
memes.
crack.
Mate, we could all talk so long, and I think you'll be in again soon enough, man.
Oh, there's a
talking
good
some more
chance.
shit.
Probably, mate.
I think
yeah.
we're getting too fucked now.
Is
like,
anyone even
we'll be
watching this
careful.
anymore?
Probably not, man.
If you
Um,
are, fucking well done.
Well
man.
But
done.
hey,
you- If
genuinely,
you're still watching this right now, comment on the video and say, "What up, slopper ponds?"
yeah. If you watch the end of the video, say what up, slobber puns.
Snap it on.
No, come
Snap
on, then,
it
guys.
on.
Just give us a bit of your. Let's just say.
No, we fucking ended the podcast. That was it. That was, what the fuck? Where are you? Where have you been all this podcast, Wezzy?
Huh?
Where have you
Wes is
been?
on a creative-
come on.
We
give us a
haven't
bit.
seen Wes's tender.
Rob, Liam, thank you very much, man.
No, thank you, recently,
Yeah, man.
Wes.
We'll
It's
be-
been an absolute pleasure.
Thank you. Yeah.
See you soon. See you soon.
Finish.
That's it. That's the end of the show. All right.
Ciao, a bit.
Nice one, man. See you in a bit. Right, so that show, if my
Freeze frame.
mathematics are fine, was basically 90 minutes long.
Jesus.